How we haunt ourselves. The psychology of the ghost story. It's Halloween, and what better time to explore the psychological significance of the ghost story? Whether you love them because they terrify you, or hate them because they terrify you, the concept of the ghost is something which captures the imagination of almost all of us. The terror for the ghost is key because it represents an aspect of us unresolved as we are unwilling or unable to confront it. To take a leaf out of what is perhaps the best known ghost story of all time, Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol, I will now consider a number of the metaphorical ghosts of our past and how they manifest themselves in our lives in the present. The ghost of regret. Regret represents a feeling of loss or sadness over something done or not done. And in this context, we will consider the interactions which we made or did not make with others, as these are the most likely to haunt our present. We may regret words that we spoke to someone that were said in anger or were unwise in the moment. More likely, the spectral legacy comes from words not said, that which we never found the immediacy or the courage to say. This is a key component in the experience of grief, as oftentimes we leave it too late to make the apology, the proposal, or to express our gratitude and appreciation for the person, and now that opportunity is gone. This spirit of regret will keep us distracted in quiet moments and whisper to us when we lie awake at night. The ghost of guilt and shame. The distinction between guilt and shame is that guilt occurs when we do something we believe to be bad, such as stealing from another, whereas shame arises when we feel that we are inherently a bad or worthless person. These feelings can be caused by something we have done directly or in consequence to something done to us for which we likely had no control but feel that we did or should have done. This is often an element in the concept of trauma. The mind tells us that we could or should have done something differently, and if we had, then the terrible event would not have happened. This is the nature of the mind, trying to protect us in the present and future, and is not born from the reality of the moment we found ourselves in. As ever, we always do the best we can in the circumstances in which we find ourselves with the knowledge we had at the time. Always the response of the moment was deemed to have been the best prospect for our survival, regardless of what ultimately transpired. The ghost of anger. Anger is one of the most destructive long-term emotions for our bodies and is incredibly destructive to our systems. It is designed to be a short-term response to threat to enable action to encourage our survival. Like all evolutionary processes, it can become maladaptive, especially in our modern world where anger and anger responses are discouraged and suppressed. This results in feelings of anger emanating in undesirable ways, physiologically in terms of high blood pressure and heart disease. The psychological echoes can be even more destructive, ruining relationships with others who bear the brunt of uncontrolled outbursts and potentially resulting in depression, as the anger is repressed to the point of psychophysiological exhaustion. Seeing the present through the ghosts of our past. Whatever the root of our psychological haunting, these spirits of our past will create the lens through which we experience our present. These spirits shape our interactions with the world around us, looming ominously when we try to connect with others and lurking menacingly when we try to make changes to ourselves. The key to resolving these shades and to laying them to rest is to face them and understand them. They invite us to face them as terrible as they are and to learn the things about ourselves we've sought to bury. Forgiveness is also a crucial factor in this process. Critically, the forgiveness of ourselves for the decisions that we made or failed to make in the moment. Restoring our timeline and allowing the necessary emotion to be fully expressed will help these spirits to rest and finally free us to step up to the light of the new day. Thanks for listening.